My daughter and husband love almond milk. So we drink and buy a lot of almond milk. But you know what is also really easy to make? Almond milk. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. You're gonna take organic almonds, a cup of organic almonds, and you're gonna cover them with water. Do this around dinner time, before you go to bed, pour off that water, put on some new water. In the morning, drain it off, and you can make your almond milk. You can soak them for 12, even 36 hours. I think the longer the better. So pour the almonds through a strainer, just like that. Put them back in little, don't let them fall on the ground or on the counter. And then I'm gonna put them into a blender. I like to use my Vitamix, really whizzes them up. 1 cup almonds, 4 cups of water. I like to use filtered water or bottled water if possible. Just remember, this is a milk. You want it to be as pure and delicious as possible. And you're gonna put a tablespoon of agave. Now, if you don't want your almond milk to be sweetened, you could totally leave it out, but I think it just adds that sweetness that the kind that you would buy has also. And then you're gonna add a little bit of vanilla, just a touch, about a half a teaspoon. And then I'm gonna whiz it up. You can really let this one go. All right, you wanna pure that up for about a minute, almost 2, because what you're doing is you're trying to extract all that yummy flavor from the almonds. So you want them to be really, really pureed up. This is like a milkshake. I make this and my kids at this point always want to drink it, but I'm like, be patient, wait a second. Now you're gonna take cheesecloth. If you've never seen cheesecloth, every grocery sells it. A lot of houseware stores sell it, cheesecloth. And it's just woven very tight like a fabric, but it's a food safe fabric. You're gonna put it into a fine mesh strainer. You don't wanna have any almonds going through to your milk. You just want to have the beautiful milk. This takes a few seconds, so I'm gonna give you a few little tips. You're gonna pour it in, just like this, into the container that you want the milk to actually be in. So I bought this beautiful glass container because it has a lid and it's easy to pour from. So it's a good little vessel. Woo. Now what you're gonna do is take a spoon or a rubber spatula and just help push through those almonds. Push it all, just kind of back and forth. And it takes a little bit of time, but you can see that gorgeous almond milk. If you can't have dairy, this is really an amazing, nutritious milk that you can be using for your cereal. You can even bake with it. Really, really delicious. Just to drink as cups of milk. Sometimes I give this to my kids and I'm like, don't drink too much. It's like dessert practically, because it's really, really tasty. Now, one thing that I realized out of this is one of the most delicious parts of making this. You would think that you would take those the almonds that are actually in here and that are all ground and just throw them away. But what I like to do, and reuse this cheesecloth to finish the rest of your milk, strain, is take my hand like this, give it a nice little squeeze, and it's just like foamy, delicious milk. But then what I do is I like to save this. This has become my kids' favorite kind of dessert, is just a big scoopful of this creamy almond mixture. It's just sweet, but it's also packed with protein. So this, between the milk and this yummy almond cream that you can save for leftover, it's a real treat. For more fast, fresh, and easy recipes like this and more, check out Weelicious.com. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment below, and make some almond milk. It's really good.